Now I hear you asking, just how exactly did these prototypes lead to the decommissioned release? Good question. Here's how it all played out. By mid-2015, Colt was selling these Decomm prototypes to select Colt employees, or in at least one case, as we saw, providing the pistol in lieu of compensation. After approval of the ECP, new deliveries to the Corps were to be in the Decomm finish, but this left an unresolved issue. Colt had already delivered 4,036 of the M45A1 pistols in Cerakote. How was Colt going to cure those defective pistols? Well, it wasn't worth them to bring them back in-house, strip the Cerakote, refinish in Decomm, and then ship them out again. It was literally cheaper to swap the old pistols for new ones with the preferred coating. Not unsurprisingly, Colt happened to be going through one of its semi-decennial bankruptcy crises. By 2013, the relationship between the Pentagon and Colt had soured to the point where they were sick of awarding contracts to Colt and decided to give other companies a bite at the apple pie of dot mil contracts. Okay, that last part may be a bit of speculation for which I don't have hard proof, but I have it on good authority. It's true. Hence, FN got the M4 contract and the Scar Heavy and the Scar Light. HK got the 416. And all of this left Colt without its mainstay and nothing coming down the pike. Colt spent a couple of years protesting this turn of events. However, by early 2015, the writing was on the wall. This left the issue of the 4,036 Cerakote M45s unresolved by the time Colt filed for bankruptcy in June of 2015. On the one hand, Colt did have a 1-year warranty in writing on the pistols. On the other hand, well, the Marines started experiencing issues before the warranty period expired, but it's not clear from the documentation that I have if it was raised with Colt or not during the warranty period. By December 2015, the government was filing this declaration with all of the dirty laundry exposed. We will cover some of the juicier bits in the full Decomm story video coming out soon. At some point, a resolution was reached. Colt would accept back 1,000 pistols, split between 467 used and 533 unused, from the Marine Corps in exchange for, presumably, an equal number of replacement Decomm pistols. Since Colt was exchanging the Cerakote pistols, they were no longer United States government property. Colt could do with them as they wished. Almost. One tiny fly in the ointment was the fact that the Marine Corps was already pissed at Colt for selling pistols onto the commercial market with what they considered to be their trademarks, including the letters USMC. They had delivered a cease and desist order to stop all commercial sales of any product exhibiting their trademarks as of 1st of May 2014. By the time the 1,000 pistols were back in Colt's hot little hands, they needed to take care of the USMC roll mark before they could dispense with them. An agreement was reached that Colt could laser an X over the USMC, and this would satisfy the trademark issue. Colt then wholesaled the pistols out to Gunbroker, who subsequently dropped a bomb on the collector's market by releasing these unique pieces of history with little to no fanfare in the middle of March 2017. And that is how the Decomm prototypes led to the release of the decommissioned M45A1s.